Good afternoon. Who is ready for a little pick-me-up? Y'all, it is pumpkin spice season. Who is excited for pumpkin spice season? If you're excited, drop in the comments below that you're excited for pumpkin spice season. I'm going to show you an amazing, easy recipe. Hey Dawn, how are you? How are you doing, friend? Hey Nancy, how are you doing? I'm going to show you a super simple pumpkin spice latte cold brew that you can make from home. I don't know about you, but I am tired of running through those drive-thrus where it's like so expensive just to get a cup of cold brew in the afternoon. And I don't know about you, as a crazy busy mama, I need the extra little pick-me-up. We've got volleyball games tonight. I have about 30 theater kids that are coming by this evening to have dinner, so I'm putting some sliders together here in just a moment when I get offline with you. I'm going to show you how to put together a quick little pick-me-up, and I think I'm going to start with our first homemade pumpkin spice. Who loves pumpkin spice creamer? Hey Jamie, how are you? Yes, okay, give me all the pumpkin spice, Tracy says. Yes. Tina, you too, you are a pumpkin spice lover, me as well. I'm going to show you how to make your own pumpkin spice creamer. It is not hard at all. I'm going to do a very simplified version of this pumpkin spice creamer for you, just really simply. So I'll put the ingredients, I will actually pin them or put them in the comments here in just a minute, but I'm going to talk through this how I'm doing it now. I'm using a half a cup of heavy whipping cream and a half a cup of half and half, okay? That I like to use both of those combined, a little less fattening, but a little bit of half and half. You can use all half and half. You can use all heavy whipping cream if you want to do that. You're going to add that to your mason jar. I'm just doing it all in a mason jar, friends. Let me grab a little spatula real quick. You want to grab some pumpkin pie filling. Now, this is not something, okay, here's a little one. This is just your pumpkin pie filling. So it's just this from the grocery store right here. I'm sorry, 100% pumpkin pie. So you don't want to get it with the filling, with the spices in it, just the pumpkin pie puree. I said that wrong. So just the pumpkin pie puree. You want to take about 3 tablespoons of that, give or take, and put that into your heavy whipping cream and your half and half. Then you want to take a can, which is a 1/4 cup of condensed milk here, and I'm going to need my little spatula and put that in. If you're looking for a sugar-free option, this is not it, but I have one that I'm trying to perfect recipe-wise that's sugar-free, that includes monk fruit. So stay tuned if you're looking for that and you need it in the morning for, so that you can stay in fasting if you fast like I do in the morning and drink your coffee black or with something that doesn't have a real true sugar in it. Monk fruit is a great substitute for that. I'm all about substitutes, friends. Okay, so that's 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed cream. You're gonna take that, you're gonna take a little bit of, I think the measurement in this is just a teaspoon of vanilla. Make sure you're using an extract, not imitation. Make sure you're using a quality vanilla. I love this Madagascar vanilla. It's absolutely amazing. It's from Sava. It's perfect. Absolutely love it. I'm obsessed. Once you get a true quality vanilla, you'll never go back. Trust me. Okay, so you want to add that to here. I just spilled a little bit of it, so I'm going to take and just add a little drop in here because, friends, I don't want to miss any of it. But that's about a teaspoon. Again, I will go back and give you the exact recipe. But friends, if you're not making your own creamer, your pumpkin spice creamer, you're missing out. It's so easy to do. Takes very few ingredients. So you definitely want to try this at home. And then pumpkin pie spice, if I could say that. Dump that in there like this, and you want to whisk it around just a little bit. Now, if I were doing a longer version of this, it's really good if you heat it over the stove and kind of combine all the ingredients. But again, if you whisk it real good, it'll be fine too. So if you're in a hurry like I am, always, right? Crazy busy mama, I'm always in a hurry. I got 30 kids coming over for dinner tonight. I've got 2 volleyball games tonight. I've got football. I don't have to put the football dinner together, but practice football tonight. Guys, there's always something in our lives, isn't there? Yeah, drop in the chat. What are you doing tonight? Hey, Melissa, how are you, friend? And you know me. Oh, yay, Angela. I'm so excited that you're live with me. Yay. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Jamie. First time ever. Well, hello there, Kendra. How are you? Okay, so if you're catching catching me for the first time live, let me know that too. I always like to say hey and try and shout out your name if I can. You know me, friends. If I ever go live, you know that crazy busy mama, one of her love language is giving gifts. Yeah. So make sure you share this because the more that it gets around, the more I can give back to you. Okay, so the last thing that you're gonna add is a half a cup of milk, okay? If you wanted to use a milk substitute, you absolutely could. I did whisk it together pretty good, but I'm just gonna take this mason jar and I'm gonna shake it up like Taylor Swift. Shake it up, woo-hoo! Okay, all right. That's really pathetic because I'm right here by myself in the kitchen. I'm shaking it up and I'm singing and I'm having a good time. I mean, why not on a Wednesday, right? You only live once. You got to do that. Okay, so I shook it up real good. Now, you can store it just like this in the fridge for up to a week. Your pumpkin spice creamer is done. Do you see how easy this is? So if you're not making your own pumpkin spice creamer, then you absolutely have to do it. I'm going to show you how to put together an amazing pumpkin spice latte with cold cream from the creamer that we just made. So if you're just tuning in and you're like, oh, I caught the end of the live, we are far from done, friends. I'm going to show you some more amazingness. I'm going to clean up a little bit of my mess as I go. That's the hardest part, is the cleanup, right? For sure. But this is the pumpkin spice creamer. I love this little attachment for my mason jar. You can get this everywhere, friends. You can get it on Amazon. I have it linked in my Amazon store, so if you want to support me as an Amazon influencer, you can certainly do that by purchasing that from my Amazon store, but you can get it anywhere. But I love that it has a pop top like this, so that way you can just use your creamer like this. Makes it super simple to lock and then put in your fridge. But you can also give it a good shake afterwards because it's nice and tight sealed there. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna make an amazing pick-me-up treat. So if you're just tuning in, hey Tiffany, how are you? Yes, CBM in the house. Yes, oh, you're so welcome, Suzanne. Okay, so I'm gonna make an amazing pick-me-up. And I wish you were here to enjoy this with me. In fact, my husband's supposed to be home any moment, so I'm hoping that he gets home in time to be able to enjoy this amazingness. So first and foremost, you want to take your coffee cup. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of different hacks within this recipe that you're going to want to use because it elevates your coffee game. It elevates your barista game, I guess is the same thing that I was going to say. Instead of driving through the drive-thru, you can make one at home and feel like you drove through the drive-thru and it looks legit. Okay, so first and foremost, get your glass. I like to use a clear glass so you can actually see it. I'm going to use a little caramel because I think it goes really well with a pumpkin spice latte. And so I'm going to take my handheld frother like this and I'm going to dip it into the caramel sauce just like that. Is it caramel or caramel? Caramel or caramel? I don't know. That's up for debate for sure. Okay, so you take your handheld frother and you just do this. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Do you see this? I'm going to dip it a little so we have enough of that caramel sauce, caramel, however you want to say it. Do you see how awesome this is? Again, dip it every time because I think you want that even kind of look on that caramel sauce. Again, there. It just elevates it and makes it a little extra special. I'm just going to use a little bit. I got a little bit on me. Okay, so fun, right? So for those of you that saw my reel on the pumpkin pie, because it's all things pumpkin spice, because it's the season of pumpkin spice, but the pumpkin pie shake, I did this very same thing. But how cute is this? Is that not cute? It just elevates it and gives it that extra little thing, right? Lindsay, thank you. My daughter makes these. Isn't that the cutest? I love it too. She was so sweet to bring that downstairs. Okay, so next thing's next. I'm going to show you a hack within a hack. I told you 2 hacks within this pumpkin spice latte recipe. I did the caramel and I used my handheld frother. That way, if you're making your cold brew and you're using regular ice, friends, I want you to stop. I want you to freeze up that coffee and use it as ice cubes. Do you see this? So this fun little tray, I think I got it on Amazon too, but you can get it anywhere. It freezes these cute little cube. I'm gonna grab my little rag here so I don't get my hands dirty. But it makes these cute little coffee cubes. Again, it elevates and instead of watering down your cold brew, you have the cubes that are coffee. So I did my cold brew up and I made sure and I froze those ahead of time so I could show you how to do that. But I love making my coffee this way. And this just elevates it again. Instead of having watered down cold brew, you're gonna have delicious, bold flavored cold brew the entire time. So as I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna take my steamer and my frother. So many of you ask me, how in the world do you make your hot foam? How in the world do you make your cold foam? This right here is it. It's it. It's everything. If you don't have this, you need it for your coffee bar stat. But I'm going to show you, I love this little machine, and I'll link it for y'all so you can grab it. But I love several things about this. So I'm a hot coffee drinker in the morning, and I love cold coffee in the afternoon if I have another cup of coffee. But there's options for cold brew or cold foam. Oh, yay, he's home. Guess what? I'm making you a little pick-me-up this afternoon, baby. I don't know if you heard me.
What?
I said I'm making you a little pick-me-up this afternoon, baby.
Does it involve some sugar?
It involves lots of sugar.
No.
The good sugar.
Not cane sugar.
Okay. So this is the...
Oh, don't shake me off. Don't shake me off.
You know.
Where's my pick-me-up?
Yeah, well, it's not quite done yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it's getting warmed up, but you know what I mean. We're not warming this one up. We're keeping this one a cold brew. So, okay, so you see this. This is the ice option or the cold foam option, and this is your heat up option. So it's really, really simple. So you want to take your creamer, however much you want to use, and you'll see on the inside there's a minimum and maximum line. This is my very favorite thing in the world to use in the kitchen. And so I use it all the time. So I'm going to use the cold foam option here and press right there. So as that's frothing up my creamer for me, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest. This takes about 60 to 90 seconds. So for those of you that are making your coffee at home, be aware that, and it takes about that long for it to kind of cream up for you, froth up for you. So I'm going to take my coffee that I just had. I'm going to take my cold brew that I've had in my fridge, and I don't have much of it left. I probably have just enough for one. And I'm going to pour my cold brew in just like this. Doesn't it look delicious, friends? Oh my gosh. Okay, so and you can kind of see the caramel there, the little extra that we put in. And as I add the creamer, you'll be able to see that a little bit more. I'm going to grab a fun little straw. I should have already had that ready to go, but I did not. So as you're tuning in, let me know where you're on. Say hello. Let me know where you're from. I would love to say hello. I think this one might fit the very top. Yes, it does. Okay, so it fits the top. I'm not going to put that on top quite yet, but I'm going to put that cold foam on top. Cold foam's really easy to do, and they charge you an extra, $2 at you-know-who's. And it's very easy to do at home. And so if you want to just add the creamer into it, you absolutely can. But this is going to be the most amazing, delicious, pumpkin spice cold brew that you've ever tasted, friends. And so don't worry about if I went too fast or if I talked too fast. I hear a lot of that feedback. It's crazy busy, mama. I got stuff to do. I will promise you, I will put it in the comments for you. I will pin it so you'll have the recipe. I actually put a fun little reel together for you so that way you can kind of see how I put that together in a quicker, more condensed, slower style. But I will definitely make sure to add this in the comments or in the caption above. And as you're tuning in, let me know that you're on. Oh gosh, yeah, it's so true. Starbies better watch out. That's right. So we can make our own at home and save a ton of money doing that very same thing. Okay, so here is your cold brew, your pumpkin cold brew, and here is the cold foam that goes on top. You guys, look at that deliciousness. Someone screenshot this and put it in the comments because this right here is going to be an absolute afternoon game changer for the holidays. If you love pumpkin spice, you're going to love. It's a little too full. Don't tell them I'm going to take a sip of it. Oh. Okay, y'all. That is awesome. That is absolutely deliciousness. And do you see how amazing all the extras that just went into this little coffee did? That your family would feel so special, or you would feel so special and be able to make that from home. Hey, Clinton!
Yeah.
I didn't know you were in here. You want to come over and give it a taste test?
Of your sugar?
Mm-hmm. That's so good. Okay, let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah. Give me some of that sugar.
You're out of the camera. You brought me out of the camera.
Well, I don't want the world to see such a PG-13 event. What am I doing? What is
Okay, this is a pumpkin spice cold brew with cold foam on top.
Here's the problem.
You would drive through the drive-thru. You wouldn't. But we would drive through the drive-thru.
I can't be on camera because it's down here.
I'm sorry.
You're in 5-footville.
Well,
Not 6'1"ville, 5'footville.
You know.
Okay, so here's the problem.
Yeah.
One.
It's a problem?
There's a problem. One, this light is really bright. Two, yesterday we hit a home run on that.
CBM coconut
Yeah.
mojito.
Yeah, so I feel
If
like.
you haven't watched that one,
I feel like
it might fall
unfortunately,
out.
there's no way that I'm gonna feel the same that I felt yesterday because that was really good and unexpected.
What if?
Here, I'm not done with my
The
list.
CBM coconut balsamic, crazy, right?
It was good.
Mojito.
Mojito.
What if this tops that?
It's not going to. That's the
What
problem.
if it tops it?
It's not going to. So I like coffee. I don't love coffee. And you know as well as I do, I'm not a huge foo-foo drinker. Now, those biases being identified, what am I drinking?
You're drinking a pumpkin cold brew, pumpkin spice cold brew.
Can we just call it
with cold foam?
It's pumpkin coffee that's cold.
Well, it's not pumpkin coffee though. It's regular, like espresso style dark coffee.
Okay.
Cold brew coffee
Okay.
over cold brew.
Ice cubes. 'Cause I
Ice
did it in my
cubes.
freezer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
With caramel drizzle all over the cup because
Okay.
it makes it gorgeous.
Okay.
With homemade pumpkin spice creamer.
Who's the hoe?
That would be CBM. And I made a cold foam from my amazing coffee bar.
Okay.
So it
So I
is
feel like this. I don't know if you all feel this way, but I feel like this is a lot of
Pressure?
pressure. Like now you set it up too much.
Hey, it's okay. If
And
you
I'm
don't
just
like
letting
it,
you
I'll
know
drink it.
That yesterday we're not gonna top.
You're making me nervous.
Sorry. Yes, that I was really, really, really surprised and impressed with
You're
yesterday.
making me nervous. Okay, so we're gonna try it. If you hate it, I'll drink it.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I want my own. This straw has lipstick
Oh
on it.
no, I'm sorry. You're welcome.
It's okay.
Okay, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay?
It's good. I mean,
Come on.
if you're into foo-foo sissy drinks, this is for you. Is that fair?
Then it's for me. Get out of the kitchen. It's for me.
It's good.
It
I
is
mean,
really good.
I told you yesterday it was too much. You're
much?
just shooing me along now.
No. You said yesterday
good.
was too much in the sense of like
Okay.
it was like a high expectation,
Yeah.
right? So you came in and I made the coconut balsamic mojito,
Yeah.
and you're like, whatever, this is not gonna be good because it's not an adult beverage, it's a mocktail.
Okay.
And then
You're
you
really
came in
making
and
me
you
sound terrible.
No,
So-
you came in and you tasted. You're like, babe,
It's really good.
make me another. That was amazing.
I don't talk that way, first of all.
Well, kind of.
But it was really good. And you need to tell people, in fairness, I'm not a this drink guy.
Okay, so if you were a foo-foo drink guy,
It was the best thing I've
Oh,
ever
it's the
had.
best thing
It's
I've
so amazing. This is the best cold brew lapa flappa napa homemade crapalapa in your drink a whizzle dizzle I've ever had.
Hey, I did whizzle dizzle.
I
Did I
know.
use this? Did I use
That's
the
a good
caramel?
trick. I'm gonna give you
Whizzle-dizzle.
credit for that. Okay, again, it's good. I'm first. Number one, I'm not crazy for pumpkin spice. Okay, you know this about me. Why are you acting so shocked?
I was hoping to change your mind.
I don't. Pumpkin spice is good. It's not mind blowing. I can't wait until September for
No, it's
pumpkin
like
spice.
August 26th.
I don't need pumpkin spice
it's August-
cereal. I don't need pumpkin spice vodka. Okay,
Or pumpkin spice pasta.
yeah. I mean,
Have you
it's
seen that?
pumpkin spice spam. I don't need it.
Okay, so me neither, but pumpkin spice cold brew.
Okay, so I like it. I don't love it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
And
like it.
this is very
love,
good.
Love it.
Okay, here, in fairness, would you like me to give a false representation of whatever I'm trying, or do you want me to just give you an honest feedback. Which do you prefer?
I do prefer honest feedback.
Thank you. Okay, it's good.
Thank you.
I'm not blown away. I'm not going to immediately run to Starbucks and say we've created the next best thing.
No, you're going to run to CBM's kitchen. You're going to be like, hey, CBM, make me one of those homemade pumpkin spice cold brews.
I'm not going to do that either. But I will ask you to make me one of those mojitos that you made yesterday.
I'll do that.
See the difference?
But I'll come up with another mojito recipe.
This is good.
It's really good.
It's good.
It's very good.
I'm just not a foo-foo drink guy. But I did like the mojito, which is kind of foo-foo. It's not. Here's what blew my mind about it. I never knew that a balsamic vinaigrette, am I using the right term here? Okay. A balsamic vinaigrette
Drink it.
in a drink
Yeah.
would ever be good.
Amazing.
I
Got
never thought that.
probiotics. It's amazing for you.
Okay.
If you don't like alcohol, I mean, that was the live from last night. If you don't like alcohol, it's a great mocktail. You can put it in your water, drink more water. But when you need an afternoon pick-me-up, you want to have it CVM style.
So does this have vanilla in it too?
Yeah.
So we forgot vanilla. When I'm going off of my pumpkin swasha caramel lingy dingy. Now it's got vanilla.
Well, that's
singing
part
in
of the
it, too.
recipe.
Okay,
So
it's
part of the
good.
recipe-
It's good. It's just I'm not a foo-foo drink guy. You set me up on this one.
No,
I
it's
feel
good.
like I was
I
set
appreciate
up.
your honesty.
No, it's good. Look. Oh my gosh! This is so. Is this the same drink?
It's made it so much better. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
There we go.
All right, friends, I promise you, I will put in the comments, I will pin it, I'll put it in the caption, how to make your own pumpkin spice creamer at home, and then elevate that cold brew at home so you're not driving through the drive-thru and spending your money at the local coffee shop. You can do it right in the comfort and easiness and whatever of your own kitchen. You will love it, promise you. If you're not a pumpkin spice fan, well, you may not love it, you might like it, but it's certainly worth a try. And that's how I make, friends, that's how I make my cold foam. And to answer our most popular question about cold foam, it depends on what kind of milk you are frothing as to where you get a good fluffy cream, or you get more of a dense cream, or more of a liquid style of cold foam. So hope that helps. Love you all. I got some amazing stuff coming up this week, so make sure you have your notifications on to let Facebook know when I'm live to notify you. Because I've got a fun little Christmas DIY coming. It's going to be amazing, and you want to get on this because it takes a while for it to kind of come together, but super easy to put together. It just needs a little bit of time to marinate, if that makes sense. And you won't want to miss that idea that I have. And I got lots of other fun things coming, so you don't want to miss out. So make sure you have Facebook on notifications for Crazy Busy Mama when she goes live, so she can give you all the tips that are working for me. All right, have a great one.